you mentioned that you've been doing this for a long time. Tell me a little bit about the success rate over the years selling on Amazon in particular.
Amazon specifically, I've been making since 2016 now, five figures a month, every single month. I think maybe with a one exception.
Yeah.
So it's been consistent for like well over half a decade at this point. And that's just like even on slow months, at least five figures. And then during the holidays, at least six figures in December,
Wow.
every December. So
Okay.
it's
I don't.
seasonal. Or were you gonna say something? Sorry.
Well, I was going to say I don't want to like put your business out there, but that is kind of what we do here on the podcast. Let me show you some screenshots then because we did try to get some of these numbers because we wanted to see if you're legit. So these look pretty legit to me. This is 2016. I don't even know what I was doing 5 years ago. But 5 years ago, you were making. Here's the lowest month was $6,300. The highest month looks like was $115,795. That's your first year doing this, correct?
Correct. Yeah. So when I said five figures a month, I think it started in like April 2016 or I don't something.
Oh, look at that.
You can see, yeah,
2017, lowest you sold in 2017 was 14,518. Highest was up 153,798. Obviously, that's December. Obviously, I'm guessing Christmas is a great time to sell stuff.
yeah.
But this other one, I mean, man, $14,500 in March. I mean, that's not. I'm not aware of major mug holidays in March, and that's a great chunk of change.
No, that's one of the lowest months I would say would be March. March and the summer are probably the two lowest.
Right. Here's some. Here's 2018. Low is $6,200. High is $117,264. 14 cents, but what's a few cents? Here's another 70, almost 7,900 low end. High end $154,000. How many cars could you buy with that? I guess it depends on the car.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we got? Oh, low month. Here we go. Low end in 2020. Wow. During the pandemic, that looks like the highest low month you've had so far. I guess a lot of people wanted their mugs during the pandemic, right?
It was
$17,861.
crazy during the pandemic, actually. We had to hire, I also own a fulfillment center. We had to hire 80 something people, I think.
Wow. Providing jobs. I love that.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. 2021 last year. Hard to believe it's 2022 already, but wow, 14,768 at the low end and then high end 109. Over, man, hundreds of thousands of dollars every year on mugs. Well, actually, I guess my math is right. It's over a million, but yeah. Nobody asks me for math help. That's a common thing. That is so cool, Rachel. I love that.
Thank you.
So let me ask this. Let me ask this question then, because again, that's a lot. That's a lot of numbers. But those are also gross revenue numbers, and we all know that if you're selling physical products, then there's some cost involved. What is your net profit on a mug typically?
Yeah, that's a good question because lots of people are like, I'm making millions of dollars. And she's like, not really.
Yeah.
So I'll give you an idea kind of what's possible. So with print on demand mugs, let's say I generally tell people to sell a mug for $19.95
Okay.
for like an 11-ounce white mug. So once you sell that on Amazon, you're going to pay 15%, so $2.99 to Amazon.
Okay.
Then that's the 15% fee. And then to get a mug, like to have the mug made to order and shipped to your customer, that's going to be $4.95 base cost or
Okay.
cost period. Doesn't matter how many colors or whatever.
Right. Right.
And then $4.95 for shipping. So
Okay.
your total expenses are going to be $12.89 because you pay $4.95 for the mug that you're going to send to your customer, $4.95 for shipping, and then you have that $2.99 Amazon fee. So total
Okay. Gotcha.
$12.89 is what you spend, $19.95 is what you bring in. So you end up making for that particular mug $7.06. You can charge a lot more for different types of products or personalized mugs. You can charge more for as well. So
Mm.
let's say to use kind of round numbers, if you sell about 1,000 mugs in a single month, you make about $7,000 profit for that month.
Woo! I like that. 7,000. So just to be clear, what I'm hearing you say is that in this scenario, $7,000 a month with no upfront product cost, with very little time involved in actually producing it. You don't have to warehouse stuff or ship anything. You're really just taking whatever creative ideas you find or come up with, putting them on mugs, and they just go. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Wow. Is there really some? Is this really something anyone can do, or do you need some particular special skills?
I really think that like almost anyone can do this. And I really think that's why we've gotten so many results, because I don't say this like that much, but I really don't think there's not many other like marketing courses that have gotten more results than this one, I would say. And I think it's
Mhm.
because the beauty of the system is it really eliminates all obstacles because there's no Facebook, no inventory to store in your garage, no China. It's kind of different to anything that people have seen before. It's
Mm.
super simple. We have children, we have grandparents doing it. You can create positive cash flow quite quickly when you do it right. So I don't know if you're looking to kind of get help going in the fastest way possible. I would say low hanging system would be for you.
It sounds like it. Let me ask a question because you just said something that I thought was interesting. What I heard you say was no inventory and no China. What do you mean by that? I mean, you're not selling China. You're selling mugs. I mean, they're not. What did you mean by that?
Yeah, just you don't have to. A lot of kind of e-commerce courses tell you to source products from China. So you have to find your product, negotiate with China, buy inventory, have them send over. Given all the supply chain issues, number one,
Oh,
you don't have to deal with that because the mugs. So after you sell, I'm just going to use mugs as an example, even though we
yeah, yeah,
sell
yeah.
lots of products. With the mugs are now like sitting in the States or Europe, Australia, whatever, and they get made to order, but you don't have to actually like buy anything from China, get it shipped to Amazon on your behalf. Everything is just already done for you. No buying. It's made to order. You make your sale, you pay, and then you get it done. You don't have to like guess in advance of what's going to sell and take risks and things like that.
Now here's a question, okay? Because real talk, right? A lot of people see interviews like this, or maybe they see ads or things like that, and it looks really good, and they get excited, and then they buy into it, and then they discover, crap, this is not a good fit for me. Can people try this out to see if it's right for them first?
Totally, totally. Yeah, that's only fair. You can test drive it first. We have a 180-day money back guarantee.
Wow.
So if after 180 days,
That's a
you're
lot.
not, it's a lot of days, you're not satisfied with the program, you can get 100% of your money back. So the only thing that I ask, just to kind of keep it fair, is that you show that you've been involved in the program, right? So you've participated full out, you've launched a certain amount of mugs. That's just because this isn't about like sitting on your comfy couch, right? It's about you taking massive action towards your financial freedom.
Yeah. Fascinating.